Happily welcome back to All of Fabric, episode 20, All of Fabric 3, episode 24 with me, ow, with me, Sid. That one better than I thought. So last episode, well, the episode before last, we did a whole load of work to get that going so we could make this stuff. Now I've got loads of this left. Ignore the skeleton horse's head. There was nothing to see there whatsoever. And using that, we created a single netherite crop seed, which I planted. It grew very slowly, and over the course of the last week, I've logged in periodically, and I have got it to the point where there are many netherite seeds. It has now got all of those things, and we have quite a lot of netherite effervescence too. So that will give us the option, the ability to do things. Now, all I wanted to have a look at is auto crafting options. Auto crafting table. Oh, hello. From Tech Reborn is advanced circuit iron plates. Not too bad. Need multiples of them though. Of course, the other option will be to dump it straight into the applied energistic system and do that. Now, my thoughts are this. If I go over here to our little crop farm over there, get me. Oh, there it is. Looking for the wrong type of sleeping bag, because we're going to need that in a second. My thoughts are part of the problem we have with this makeup, setup, getup, gizmo, hoover, is this. It fills up quite rapidly. And if I just quickly sleep the night off, what would be useful, because quite frankly, crafting this stuff is a pain. Now, if I had multiple master infusion crystals, which is going to be a little bit expensive, you know, going to need some supremium gemstone stuff, but we got supremium. I could actually run these through a series of auto crafters and just store this, and then this would be running constantly, and it would be creating the highest one because we can break it back down, no problem. So that was kind of a thought that I had with my head. And I'm wondering what the best way to go forward with that is. I mean, as we've seen, there is the auto crafter. Auto crafting table, which is relatively cheap, and I don't think it's going to use a huge amount. Let's just go and see what's what with that, if we can, because we got a whole load of stuff from the first harvest. So if I have a look at the auto crafting table and just do that, we've got the advanced circuits. So all I need is that and 4 iron plates, which that should just be a matter of this. I do need to find a home for this as well, so do remind me. I'll probably forget otherwise. And we can, while that's pounding away, we can just get rid of those and get on with this. And see, for me, the reason I want to do it like this is there are a lot of, there's been a bit of a discussion actually on Twitter with a few, CPW has been discussing it, a few other mod pack players and authors and content creators, Rorax, about, well, primarily, if I'm honest, it was about skyblock packs. So this, let's have a look. So we put you, if I were to go and grab one of those and put you in there with 1, 2, 3, 4. I know it won't work, it's not got power, but that's not the point. I want to see. And then we just lock it. And then I don't know whether that will remember between. It doesn't, but it doesn't matter. We can configure. Click on the slot. Orange means output, blue means input, green size copy. Okay. So basically, orange means output, blue, input, green. So interesting. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, can I make some more of those? That's the next question. And I'll need multiples of these because we've got to take. That goes. We need to go from there to the. Tell you what. Let's take one of these and just take it through its various stages. So we need to get those. 3, 4. To those. No. Typical. I can get one more of those, can't I? And then that can become that, but I do need a bit more. Let's do some more of these. Just to work my, myself out. Do that to there. Come on, do it. And that lot goes to there. Take one of those. Take those all the way to that. That goes to there. No, typical. And that goes to there. So that's fine. That will give me everything I need. So I need. Got one. That's that one. So I need 2, 3. One to that. And one to that. That's one. I need another one. Another 2. I need another 3 and another 3 auto crafting tables. Right, so now I know what I'm doing. Let's see whether I can get them together with the amount of red stuff I've got. Back in a second. I've run out of glowstone. I need to go and fix that. That should be relatively straightforward though. It's just a matter of going to the nether. If I can find myself a nether explored, that will do me, I suppose. Oh, that's a good point. Put my boots on. Don't want to get killed by a rogue thing. I'm just going to go and grab myself some glowstone, like that over there. Whee! If I can just get myself over here, there we go. And that should sort us, I think, for that. So all good. Right. And then I shall go back and I'll continue making the advanced circuits necessary for the other 2 auto crafting tables, and then we just got to work out. Oh, I also need to make 3 more crystally things. Technical stuff, you know. And yeah, that should just about do us. Let me grab that. Might as well make sure while I'm here that we've got enough, and then we'll just head back and go back to my home. And we are all safe again. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Right, get out of that. I still need to find a home for that. I've got loads of little things that I need to do, and I'm probably going to have an episode just of doing little twiddly stuff. So we've got 8 of those. We've got those. We've got all the iron. I think we've got the iron plates. Let me just double check. Did I collect them? I must have done. So that should just be a matter now of recipe, do that, and make me 2 more of those. Okay. cable. Let's take good cable. That's fine. Let me grab some dirt. And the reasons for that should become apparent in a moment. Pardon me, let me belch a little bit. So the last thing we need to do is this thing here. We need 4 of those. So I'm going to need 12 infusion crystals. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't stack, of course not. Oh, man, you're telling me I'm out of prosperity shards now. Alright, I'm going to have to go and grab some of that then, aren't I? Because I don't think you can actually grow that from anything. Right, well I'm still going to try and get 2 of the first 2 steps of this setup to take them down to Prudentium, because that will be a big step in the right direction. So let's think this through. We got that. I still need another master crystal, don't I? And for that I'm going to need I'm going to need prosperity ingots. Alright. Swine, damnation, and swine. Let me go and get my things. I'm going mining. I'll be back in a bit. Well, it's got to be said, this kind of caving is actually quite relaxing. With a decent, I mean, we don't got the... I didn't bring the snorkel with me again, which would have just made this kind of caving, well, let's be honest, it would have made it a joke. However, that doesn't matter that much. Well, hello. Because you can swim around and you are pretty... Ooh, there's a mycelium... Ooh, hello. Mycelium caves. Not helping me with my specific mission though, is it? So let's try to not get sidetracked. I am getting a little bit sidetracked. You know, like diamonds. Could be wrong not to, wouldn't it, really? When life gives you diamonds, make lemonade. Doesn't really work as a proverb. But this really isn't a problem, because you want to, if you get down here, as long as you've got a few seconds of water breathing on your helmet, you're fine. Now the problem is it's a little bit harder to recognize the prosperity ore at this depth. That's the only thing I am finding. So yeah, that's a negative of the entire system. I don't think I want to go that way. Yeah, but we've got, I mean, we're at a stack and a bit of prosperity ore already, so I don't think we're a million miles off what we need just to be getting going. But the it is a bit of a pain, to say the least, because that's the one thing which is, as best as I can tell, not renewable. Silver. But whack a torch down and we're good. So yeah, I'm going to just carry on doing this. I'll be back in a short while. Alright, we're out. That was actually a pretty successful trip. We came out with more diamonds than I expected. 3 stacks of prosperity ore and a few other bits and pieces, which the Teslarite, Nikolite, not Teslarite. Oh, I always get them too confused. Nikolai. Actually, Nikolai Tesla, yeah, same thing. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let me just try and get us back to our spawn, the thing. This is actually the far away waypoint. It is a place that I know. Well, I thought this was it. Is this not it? Or is it? Oh, that's it over there. Okay. Well, let's just try a little bit of this then. So it's such a long distance way. If you look at the map, you know, it's that thing which we are some old distance away from home. 20,000 blocks, in fact. So, yeah. Definitely New World generation. Definitely, yeah. We are gonna just double check that. Let me start off with a quick throwaway of stuff that we don't want. Grab my sleeping bag because it's turning to night, and yeah, we'll get to this. You know, I'm just easily distracted. This is not a surprise, and I really must remember to put my snorkel in my backpack, because that would be really useful, I feel. But let's just check these, because you never know what you're going to find in one of these little... Well, golden hook. I think I've already got that one. I think I must have. Have I? Have I already looted this? Hard to tell, but there's definitely nothing other than a golden hook in there. So let's head home and see about doing what I intended to do. And also, today I would really like, really like to do some hoovers. Right. I realise that made no sense, by the way, doing some hoovers. That is not even English. Ish. Oh, that doesn't go in there. Hook. Let's keep things tidy. Right, let me get back to where we were. We wanted more of those, and we've got some of these. And we needed, let's have a little crystal. So we got six of those so far, and I think, what did I say? I need another 3, so that's 12. So let's go in here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to need 12 of those, which means I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is just going to go through these like they're going out of fashion. It has to be said, but it needs to be done. Oh, you're joking. No, we're good. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. That's 12 of those. And then we use those, and we need a supremium, so I need 9, 18, 27. Have I got enough to make 27 of those? I don't think I have. No, what am I doing? I mean, that would actually be beneficial if it was the other way around. Prosperity. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 3. Ooh, very close. Right. Wow. Wow. That was incredibly close. Right, let's have a look. We're going to use those to make those. And then we're going to use those to make that. 2, 3. This is an expensive little experiment, but it will be worth it in the long run. Right. Let me go and let's make a start up on the surface. Let's go and do this lot. How am I going to handle this? So you see, my thoughts here are I take you, no, I get rid of those out of there, and I take you, and I'm going to put you over here. And then I'm going to take you, and I'm going to put you over here. And the same again. There. And the same again. And stick that one there. Doesn't really matter. This is all largely. And then we got a whole load of that as well. So we're going to take you, we're going to take one of those, and we are going to pop it there. It's got no power, but it doesn't matter. We're going to stick that in with 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to lock it, and we're going to set its slots. Click on the side to configure. Orange means output, blue means input. Okay, and then that's output. Auto output and auto input. And then we can take you, I think, and bring you down like that. That gets juice. Why is it not receiving any? Is that trying to auto balance or what? Oh, hang on. I think we need to configure those. Auto input. Just okay. Let me try these. Auto. This is curious. I'm not entirely sure what this is working. I mean, I could set it to both. Let me just fiddle around with this a bit. I've not used these before. I'll be back in a second. Auto crafting table does not like it. It eats the ingredient. Right, that's a pain. That's a big old pain. First things first. Slash give sid 69 mystical agriculture. Master infusion crystal. Thank you. Right, I'm not bloody going down that line, so that means these are largely useless. So I think the only thing I've got left now is to do these by hand, but take the actual barrels over. I mean, I could try the applied energistics. That's the only other thing, but I suppose I can try it. I can always get the crystal back if I wanted, if it eats it. So let's hope. Hello. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Okay, let's try that again. Right, let me just shift this lot down and I shall be back with you in a second. We're a couple of hours on from when we did. I have manually converted all of this. Yeah, I decided that I wanted to get that done and out of the way because we had a lot. Then I had a little brainwave. You see, this inferium can be made into blocks of inferium with 9 per. So that effectively gives us a considerable amount of storage for inferium when this is just running in the background. All I've done is whacked a crafter in here. I've locked its output and set all of these to take input from, well, actually I think I did them from all sides because I couldn't be bothered to work out which, which side was which. That was fine. So this thing basically spurts out the inferium into there. When there's 9, it makes a block and the block goes down into the storage. So inferium sorted. Right. Now there's a reason why I was so anxious to sort out all of this lot, and that is the netherite, and specifically we've got the netherite essence, and that's good, but we've also got all of these spare netherite seeds. Now I'm going to leave 8 with the 8 that are there. That means that you should always have some spare netherite seeds kicking around in there ready for planting. Now these netherite seeds are actually worth a fair bit. They can get 2 per 1. So if we take this, we've got that 1, 2, 3 and 42, and then we've got 1, 2, so that's double. So basically these two stacks are more than that altogether. However, we need to process it, and to process it we need to make a seed reprocessor. Now in normal Mistcraft, in all the Mistcrafts I recall playing, there was a seed reprocessor. I don't recall there being many of the alternatives, but seed reprocessors in Mistcraft in this version, well, we have some solium ingots, we have a machine frame, it gives us a seed reprocessor. It uses fuel, 1 fuel per tick. It's got a fuel capacity of 1600 and it takes 200 ticks, which is 20 ticks per second, so that is 10 seconds, isn't it, per seed. Okay, that's fine, but I can make an inferium one of those. I can upgrade it with the inferium ingots. Now again, we're going to need more of the bloody prosperity seeds, and I'm not sure how many prosperity seeds I actually have left now. 14, which is not a lot. It's 7 ingots worth, so I'm going to have to go and grab some more of that. But I think we should be able to make our way all the way up to this, which basically takes 5 ticks, uses 26 per tick, but it has a fuel capacity of 2800. So we have to make these going up. So let's start off solium ingot. Oh, I need even more prosperity. Okay, it's going to be one of those, isn't it? I now need to go off and do some more prosperity or gathering. I shall be back in a short while. Alright, a little time later, and we are right, so we're making, I need to make some of that, 1 and 2, and I need to make 1 of those. That should be simple enough, and then we should be able to use all of that to make 1 of those, and that's good. Okay, so then we're going to need some inferium ingots. So recipe for that, we're going to need those. Let me make 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. I think 10 is actually what we need. Recipe, oh, let's use 2 of those, bang, so 1 and 2, and 1 of those, bang, okay, and therefore the recipe for that should, sorry, uses for that gives me that beastie. Now the recipe, the uses for this one require prudentium. Right, well, this is where we need to go and get our, haven't got any prudentium, that's fine, we'll take a couple of those, we'll strip those back, we'll strip those back, and we'll strip those back to that. That gives me plenty of prudentium. So Uses for that is those. We're going to need, oh no, got that. Use, so 2 of those and 1 of those. Now while we're at this, what we might as well do is get the tertium. Take a few of those, got plenty. Take those back to tertium. Where's my... There we go. 1, 2. Imperium. And that should be enough for a block. Actually, no, I need 1 more. I might as well bring it up because I'm going to need them anyway. Okay, let me do that. 1, 2. And 1, 2. And then 1 of those. And get rid of that. 1 of those. We'll put the rest of that away in a moment. So the uses for that are that. Uses for that are... Did I not make a tertium block? That's surprising. Fix it over here. And the uses for that are that, and the uses for that are that. So armed with that, we can come... I don't suppose it really matters where we put this into the system, so we'll dump this actually here because I don't think there's no power requirements. All we're going to do is come over here, grab a little bit of coal. We'll take that lot and we'll dump the whole lot in there, and that'll soon fill up with stuffs. And we can come over here, grab those, pop those in, and bang. Definitely worthwhile doing the upgrade, I feel. Just a little bit. So that's all the netherite. Shall we... I don't think I will get a screenshot of that. That's probably as good as any. And then we can get these two. We can pop that back, and all of that can go in here. Yeah. And I think that is probably going to give me more than enough netherite to go forward, which is 8 per. And that means we can actually start to plan stuff proper. Now, just because I did this manually doesn't mean I'm not entertaining the thoughts of trying to come up with automating it, but I need to check before I go any further and build everything, because obviously I made 4 master infusion crystals and I don't need them. So yeah, before I go ahead and do all of that, it occurs to me that it would actually be probably sensible to try this in a creative world and check it all out to make sure it actually works as expected, because otherwise we've got a whole load of wasted stuff going on. So take my netherite from there, take the rest of my netherite there, and that, I think, gives me lots. Now let me just check how long I've been recording, because I'm conscious I've done a lot of jump cuts and I've kind of lost track of how long I've been, well, how long I've been playing for. I'll rephrase that, how long I've been recording, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're at about 35 minutes, probably getting close to due to finish this one. So the one thing I want to finish off before this, and this thing, the drive that has been behind this, is probably one of the most expensive things I've made in the packs so far. And that is this. That is a Netherite jetpack. It's got a total capacity of 64 million. We've got another 10 million in there, so we can actually get close to processing that up. We have got a number of quests complete, but let's go in here and go for a choice reward. What do... Oh, a block of copper. Ooh. This is for a block of aluminium, a block of brass, bronze, or nickel. Nickel is actually a bit of a pain. I'm going to go with that one for now, and then we'll go for a random reward as well. So, we've got some tofu burgers and a block of nickel. That's all good. But we also have a few other quests, and that was in the mystical agriculture line. Now, there's a lot more to do in here. Whether I do it or not is another thing, because I don't know whether I actually want supremium tools, supremium armor, all that kind of stuff. But we have completed that. We haven't done that, that's why we haven't got there. We've got the infusion crystal. We got that one. We got that one. We got that one. Oops. That one and that one. That one and that one. We got that. I think I'm chucking a whole load of stuff on the floor. We've got a whole bunch of those things and some of that as well. Oh, don't forget we got that one. Maybe I didn't throw it all on the floor. So, I mean, yeah, it was useful. We got quite a few of these bits and pieces done, but now we've got the sources of netherite. We can definitely next episode get on with some of the other stuff. We've got 408. Again, we can come back to this or not. I'm not going to sweat the detail on completing quests. And as I started talking about at the start of the episode, there's been a big discussion about the Sky Factory style things and the quest lines and the balance elements of things and how they are getting a little bit stale and stifling. And part of this comes back to my experience, and I've had a few rants about this in the past. For example, in some, not all, but in some package mod packs, you might come to this one and it would take you down a line and you get to the supremium tools and it wants all of them. So that's expensive. And you get them. And then it's quest over. Pack's done. There's no point doing any more. You've got everything. You've got the god stuff. Now this is not too bad. But when you were doing some of those things like the draconic evolution things, they were really bad. And yeah, the purpose of completing this particular pack or this particular quest line has no real benefit to me. Now, I might do deep mod blining because I've only done that a couple of times and it has some pretty good stuff in it, especially the glitch stuff. Plus you get to fight things, so that's always fun. This Conjuring mod, I've not touched him before, so that's one I do want to play with. Croptopia, again, it might be worthwhile. There's a few bits and pieces there that look like they could be nice. We could make the foods. Again, it's neither here nor there. Taco Craft, same again. Sandwichable, I think the only thing I've not done is a redstone desalinator. Oh, and a netherite kitchen knife. So I could complete that easily. Modern industrialization we haven't really played with. Extra generators we haven't played with. So, and storage, there's a whole load of this, and then there's the danks, which I might actually go for that one. But just doing the quests because they're there doesn't really seem to be a good way to go. Having said that, doing the quests because you have to do the quests to move on to do the other quests to get something that you then never use again is equally not the right way of doing it. actually sure what the right answer is. Well, hello. But that doesn't matter. What we're saying is there's an issue and it needs to be resolved. Now, whether we have a system whereby, you know, we don't have, I mean, some of these mods are ludicrous, so that's a thing to think about as well. But on the whole, I'm happy with the progress we've made. By next episode, we will have had another week's worth of server ticking this lot down. So, you know, we'll definitely have some more netherite. And we'll probably have more inferium than we can ever use. So that's a good thing. But on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. Apologies for ranting. And as ever, I'll see you next time.